I think he's a very questionable human being. You know, morally and in many other ways, very, very questionable. You know, I would not take him home on a Sunday afternoon to meet mum for a cup of tea. I think Russia is a strange country. I think our understanding of it's very limited. We underestimate how much more frightened of us they are. We underestimate that, and that's why this whole strategic idea of encroaching on their borders through the Ukraine, which if you think about it, really is what kicked off this whole new Cold War that we're in. I think we've misread it and that we've misjudged it. So no, I can't call him a force for good. I can say he's a clever political operator and manipulator. Clearly he is. But when it comes to ISIS, I mean, what do we want to do? Do we really want to escalate this? I would have thought, actually, that's not really in our interests.
But when you've got a leader using chemical weapons on his own people, it's difficult to justify not doing anything, right?
Well, it was a red line, wasn't it, that was put down by Obama, and a red line that didn't get followed up. Yeah, chemical weapons are horrible, but then heavy, high explosive artillery shells are pretty horrible too, you know.
Do you think that the Russian intervention has been a positive force in Syria?
It's a really good question, and that depends whether you're looking at this, it depends which level you're looking at this on. I do take the view that extreme Islamic fundamentalism in the shape of ISIS is the great threat that we face, looking ahead to the decades to come, and to see them being militarily beaten in the way that they are in Syria wouldn't have happened without the Russians. So I just think to myself, we've always had big differences, but I think we would have done better.
I mean, as you know,
we'd have done better to recognise that there are some big issues on which we have a shared interest with Russia. Instead, our foreign policy approach to Russia has been very confrontational. The desire of the European Union to expand, to take in the Ukraine, the implication that NATO membership would come with it, are things that have not helped this relationship. Now, that does not mean I like Mr. Putin, does not mean I'm going to buy an apartment in Moscow or any of those things. Excuse me, but I'm not sure we've handled it very intelligently.